Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to HBCU Game Day, Saturday in the SWAC. We had a little SWAC MEAC action. I'm here for it, man. It's a pickup football game. They both had holes on their schedule, so South Carolina State and Alabama A&M decided to get together in Orangeburg. It was a hop, skip, and jump for our Wally Pitt. He was there. Wally, man, you pulled up a nice afternoon down there in South Carolina. What was the vibe like for this game between Bulldogs and Bulldogs?
Man, yeah, the unofficial SWAC MEAC challenge pickup game, or whatever you want to call it. Man, the vibe was good. It had a very authentic vibe for there only being, I think, 5,000 out of the 22,000 capacity. The one thing I'm upset about is I did not get a plate like I did last time I came to South Carolina State. There was no tailgating, so I mean, I guess that's all in the name of safety. But man, it was a great game, a fun time. The Marching 101 was here. They were scaled down a little bit. They had a little student section that was kind of jumping. It was just a fun game to be at. It started out real slow. Don't think I've ever seen more turnovers in the first half ever. I think we had 4 picks and a fumble, 3 picks going to one guy from South Carolina State. So the first half was really kind of tight. A&M kind of opened it up with a couple scores towards the end of the half. But, you know, going into halftime, you kind of thought, like, all right now, like, we about to get a game. Typical vibes, man. There were some fans here. I actually caught up with Darius Leonard at halftime. I saw Alex Taylor, who's a rookie for the Cleveland Browns now. But then that second half, man, it was like a lot of the fans on the South Carolina State side that were behind Alabama State's bench, they were kind of giving it to Akil Glass a little bit. You know, he threw those picks. That guy rubbed those picks off so quick. It was so good to see. Because, you know, you throw 3 picks and a half, you're expecting the guy to have their head down, and then he threw a touchdown. And then somebody in the fans, he turned to the crowd and said, yeah, that one's my fault too. Talking about how the picks were his fault, man. And he just turned it up in the second half. And it really seemed like South Carolina State had no answer. Their problem was really on offense. Their defense didn't play terrible. I mean, I know they put up 31 on them, but if their offense had got some production, stayed on the field and scored a little bit early, I think it would have been a closer game. But man, Alabama A&M, man, they take after Connell Maynor. They are his team. They will talk to you. They'll talk at you. They'll talk about you. I mean, and it was just fun shooting on their sideline. Brian Jenkins Jr., who's a guy who's, you know, been in our cameras before, he had a whole lot to say. He had a really nice touchdown in the corner that was called back. Then he came back with another touchdown, man. It was just a fun game to be at. And, you know, if this is any tell for going forward, man, Alabama A&M, they for real.
Wally, thanks a lot, man. Looking forward to more of it. Glad you got to get out there and do your thing. And I would say this, man, as we get out of here, I didn't know what the vibe would be like for spring football, but I would say for the games that have been played, so far so good.
Yeah, man, it's unique. It's one of a kind. I think it's something we'll remember forever. So, man, hey, spring football, you got one fan in Wally, that's for sure.
All right, he's Wally Pitt. He's in Orangeburg, South Carolina. I'm Tolly Carr in Atlanta. Don't forget, you guys have been giving us some pretty good feedback. These HBCU-themed hoodies from Cross Colors. We always have the HBCU Game Day 10% discount. We'll make sure we drop that in the description in this video. But, man, go to our homepage on our website. You can find it there. Get you a fresh hoodie, 10% off, courtesy of HBCU Game Day. All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your weekend.